There's nothing like bulldog love in the morning. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So here I am. I'm trying to, over the years, everybody, and you always hear about keeping a journal, and I'm really good about that. I'm trying again, okay? And I am talking about something that happened to two friends of mine. I'm talking about a property that I just got that was the quickest one to get up and going. And so it's kind of like, get your quicker ones that you can get rented out and get them cash flowing, and then move to the ones that are going to be longer and harder. But eventually you'll get everything out of the way. So here I am making an attempt again at keeping a journal so I can record where I'm at. But there's something about it when you put it down on paper, it's real. They talk about the pen is mightier than the sword, and it was a huge step forward when man developed the printing press and words became put on paper. And so there's something to it. And I believe it becomes committed to your subconscious once you put it down on paper, because it becomes real. And it's almost like making a commitment. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm not my usual cheerful self. And yesterday was a good day up until, probably about 7 p.m. And I got two friends, Tawana and Rosemary. And both of these ladies have had some rough situations in their life. And they've gotten out of both of those situations, each of them. And they're have been going along out in the world, kind of sprouting their wings, so to speak, and figuring out who they are, what they enjoyed, and things they like to do. And Tawana was always on the go. She'd go out to the beach by herself, go fishing and everything, and very active, very truly a servant's heart. And she did a lot with her church as well, and I don't know exactly how many kids. I know at least two, if not three or four, and a lot of grandkids. And they were very much part of her life. And Rosemary, she's got 4 kids, and very much active in her church. And they both have Harleys, and they decided to take a trip together, and they made arrangements and went down to Panama City for Thunder, kind of like a big Daytona, Sturgis type of deal, but not as big. But here, it's about 120 miles to the east of us is where Panama City is. We call it the Redneck Riviera. And, they had found a Christian campground that they were going to go stay at, and they were really looking forward. And I'm part of a motorcycle ministry, and we do a lot with Combat Hero Bike Build. And we had a bike down there on display with a booth set up. And so they were, looking forward to getting together with everybody and kind of rendezvousing and spending some time and everything. And, and I saw the post that said, hey, we made it. Everything's good. We're at this campground. If you want to come by, come see us, say hello and everything. And 4 hours later, there was a post about they had a car pull out in front of them. And one of them lost their leg right below the knee, and there's some medical term, but basically she's got bleeding on the brain and still has not woke up. The other one got banged up, a lot of road rash, but was discharged and had a CT done and came back clear. So, and the whole thing that it really puts in perspective, and as I'm reading this, and last night I'm still, I didn't get home till 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm thinking to myself, what do I want to go eat? And I was sitting there thinking about it, and it's like, life is short, go get the steak. Life is short, go to Chick-fil-A. Life is short, and I'm not saying that this gives us a license to be this and pick up a bunch of bad habits or anything like that, but I definitely believe there needs to be some balance, and one of the things for me personally has been is that no, I'm not going to quit working 6-7 days a week. However, I am going to take more time off. And like my mom will actually, and don't get me wrong, we're not holy rollers or anything like that. We're, you know, I love the Lord. Everything I got is because of Him. And I am, you know, I do go to church every Sunday and try to get in there more. You know, but I'm not beating anybody over the head with it or anything like that. And I don't believe you're going to shame anybody into religion. And you know, I didn't respond to that stuff because you tell me what I need to do, and I'm going to be like, boy, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. And, you know, it's more like, you know, be a light, set an example, you know. And one of the best things that I ever had happen, I showed up to this guy's house to do a roof estimate for him. And he said, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. He said, what church do you go to? And I looked at him, I said, forgive me, but where's this going? And he said, there's something about you. There is something about you that radiates Christ. And I'll tell you what, folks, that's the first time ever somebody said, you know, but I've had other people, especially being in the construction industry, and people's, you know, most of the time, people in my industry, you know, they cuss like a sailor, okay? And it's rare that I do cuss, but I do. I'm not perfect, okay? But it's just rare. And I've had people say, man, you must go to church a lot. And I'm like, why do you say that? Well, I don't ever hear you say, you know, a cuss word or anything like that. So we kind of got that benchmark that if this happens, then it equals that. But, you know, that was one of the best compliments a customer could have ever paid me, was just saying, you know, what church, not if, what church do you go to? And the thing about it is that, you know, it really it's got me thinking in the last 12, 24 hours. And like, you know, my mom is real active in her church. Every time them doors are open, if they got any bazaar or garage sale or like a spaghetti dinner, oh man, she's right up in the middle of that. And then she's complaining about nobody wants to help. And, you know, but she's still up in the middle of that and everything. And so I just, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait, really? Oh, okay. You know, just, and everything like that. So she's going to be doing a sermon on Mother's Day. So I'm going to go up there and see her Wednesday through Sunday. And, you know, all the work, all the money, all the properties, all of that stuff is going to be there. And it'll be there. But my opportunity to go spend Mother's Day 2021 happens once in my lifetime. And I'd like for you to ask yourself, what is it that you can do that brings more joy and happiness to your life or to somebody that you love? Fellas, it might be sitting down there and watching a Hallmark movie with her. Ladies, it might be going to Sports Academy, getting a fishing rod, and then joining him for fishing. I don't know what it is, but just ask yourself. And if you don't know, ask your partner and say, hey, what would help? You know, what would make a difference, you know? Because again, life is short. You know, we out there hustling, we're trying to have some more money to make some more options and everything like that. But those options can expire at any minute. And unfortunately, we just don't know when that occurs. So be productive, be profitable, and be good to yourself as well. Have a good day.